Hi, today we're visiting with Father Matt Conrad, who is an ordained priest in St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Atascadero, California. Welcome, Father Matt.
Thank you.
And what was your personal path to becoming an ordained priest, including other jobs you may have had or other paths you may have taken?
I went to college expecting to become a musician, a professional musician. When that became clear I wasn't going to do that, I thought about becoming a teacher, but in my junior year I started working with high school kids for the Catholic Church, and that kind of changed the course of my thinking.
And how long have you been in your vocation as a priest?
32 years. Unbelievable.
What type of education do you need to become an ordained priest?
Well, in our church we're required to have a bachelor's degree from a qualified university, and then we have to go to seminary, which is 3 years, basically 3 years of graduate school.
Okay. And are there any entry-level positions that would lead to becoming an ordained priest without formal education?
Okay. Well, not really specifically, but there is work in the church that people often do that may lead to a vocation in the ordained ministry. Such as working with youth, being in charge of a music program, working with education, particularly Bible education, that sort of thing.
Great. And what's the typical annual salary for an entry-level ordained priest?
Okay. Well, in our diocese, and the salaries are basically designated by geographic area and the cost of living. For our area, an entry-level priest would make about $53,000 a year.
And the diocese, how much area what does that encompass
Our diocese
geographically?
includes San Luis Obispo County, north through Santa Clara County,
Okay.
South Bay area.
Thanks. And what are the basic personality traits or manual skills that are needed to become an ordained priest?
Okay. Well, it's different than I thought it would be. The basic ones that you would think of are a knowledge of the Bible, an ability to preach, the ability to listen, those sorts of things. And what I didn't expect was that it helps to know how to manage money. Time management is crucial because you're self-employed, basically. You're in charge of your own time. Counseling skills are really helpful, those sorts of things, and education skills.
Great. And what part of your occupation do you like the best?
I think my favorite thing overall of anything is the one-on-one relationships you build with people, particularly in times of need, when someone's died or when a new baby's born and that sort of thing. And you learn to share the deeper things of life and what really counts.
And there's always a bad part. What's the thing you like the least about your profession or occupation?
Administration.
And let's see, what really fires you up about your career as an ordained priest?
It is the ability to share with people and help them understand what's most meaningful about life. And help them discover how to spend more time doing those things that are most meaningful.
Great. And with the basic training, or after becoming an ordained priest, what types of different jobs might be available to you in the future?
I think probably the most common for clergy are in the counseling fields, marriage and family counseling, that sort of thing.
Great. And then finally, would you be willing to discuss your vocation with young people who might be interested in a career in the church?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
That'd be great. And if you look at other parts of our websites, you can see various vocations and interviews with other types of career individuals. Thank you, Father Matt, for taking the time.
Thank you.